Hello everyone, this is Fantastic Worlds, welcoming you back to Lovecraft Country and the horror Highrook, which once again we're diving into that sort of cultist simulator table mashup that we kind of love, with us investigating the disappearance of a family that really should have stuck to like card games instead of meddling with the occult. We're now currently all missing. We believe the boy to be trapped between worlds, we believe the wife to be trapped in an underground labyrinth, and we have absolutely no clue where the guy is, but since he caused all this, I'm not terribly upset about it. So, let's get in now. Okay, so here we are. Hold on. First thing, let's pause. All right, so mind the lack of background music to cover any static glitching. But the thing is that we got a couple things we want to do. First of all, Harry Bosinger 5509. I saw your comment about what's here. Composer says a space to gather fragments of meaning and make them whole. What was once whole is now shattered, rebuild, and reform. So that's what that says, as opposed to over here. Space spares the limbo of things, of stuff and things. Basically, everything that's in between being used at the moment, which kind of like in the etheric space that I keep all of the Baldur's Gate 3 equipment. I mean, I'd be able to weaponize the equipment system to be able to, in my PG3 episodes, to be able to just teleport stuff from camp directly to the merchant. Yeah, I overthink these things sometimes. But on the other hand, oh god, I can usually pull down at least 300 to 500 gold just by picking up all of the stuff that's decorating the place. Anyways, it's basically like my old games. But let's get to this one. Anyway, so a couple things we want to do before going further. Now, Stokes is about to disappear, and I want to get this ritual offering done in the chapel, which is going to require me to use the gift of the snake. Now, we want to use the dream, what is it? Bonus cards. Task supports, what they're called. Coiling my rooms like a second skin, but I'm not afraid. They hiss, they caress, whispering dark secrets to me. A vision from the dream, a source of inspiration. Now, I've been saying kind of weird things about synchronicity and Leviathan running around lately. So, if you don't know, team out Leviathan, the primordial serpent, everything, the root of creation. Yeah, kind of freaky, but yeah, that's just kind of been going around. It's the newest thing in Trench Crusade is introducing him to the thing, and one of my favorite bands and a song to him. And I'm just considering that I'm supposed to be one of the heralds of the end time, maybe we should be a little frightened, or maybe we should be glad. I don't know. Depends on how you feel in the current situation. Anyways, so let's get this ritual completed. Now, either Dr. Calgar or Vitali can do it, but Vitali really needs to take a nap. Calgar also needs to take a nap, but Vitali's a little worse. So I think we can get Calgar to do it and then have him take a nap first. There you go. Simultaneously, we'll have the good doctor. Sorry, no, the good scholar. Not so good scholar. Basically decide to take a nap. Anyway, so the inspiring text here. The thing is, I believe the gift of the toad gives us +1 of these education things. A wrinkled scholar guards the gates of the academy. Its eyes peer out from a deep pool of thought. A croaky voice lectures you in sapient terms, and new knowledge fizzes like bubbles your mind. A vision. Oh God. It's got 1, but the thing is, I want to check something. Now, we need to check the Diadac program in order to be able to figure out how much we need. We need a total of 4 to go to the next thing. And this thing, gift of the toad, is only going to be worth 1, which means somehow we have to get another 3 points somehow. I don't know how that's going to happen, but hopefully we'll be able to pull it off somehow. But meanwhile, we can't cook. Now we need to get the Gilchrist Compass up level 1 so we can get Dr. Calgar to be able to finish their personal quest by accessing the Burrow report using the upgraded. That's now the Joe Skull's letter. Yeah, this also requires 4 inspiration. Now you have. Okay, Gift of the Rat gives us +1, but I have yet to find any objects that require that. Now, they give me a additional bonus to be able to do so. Exotic spices. I mean, I really need to go running around and put these by type. Like, for example, all of the, like, garden guide. Yeah, I mean, this would be interesting to pull off. Yeah, if I didn't have the crow, I'd be using the blood vial, and that can hurt to use. I mean, they're easy enough to make. You just, drain somebody, but you got to immediately heal them too. And not like we're shorten healing doses, but it's just, stuff. Speaking of which, extra steps. Now, the raw meat can become a meal, but we can also use ration boxes, which I think can be pulled out of the cavern lantern, the cellar with a cave lantern relatively easily. So the dining room is currently unoccupied, but The hungries, yeah, Vitaly, Aster. Aster's a bit hungry. Maybe we should do this. Now, if I'm right about this, this eat the rations, all characters present. I could have, I want Atticus to be, what is Atticus? Atticus. Hawk. Okay, it's supposed to turn to Hawk. Hawk is a little, I mean, I could do that, just give him a couple hungry, but I really want to move on to the next part. So what we can do, since these two are locked into place, let's get Mechanicus to do let's get Aster to get foodage, because she's her stamina is, she's got the most sleep. Unfortunately, she's also got a little bit of crazy. 5% madness. It's not bad. I mean, we can give her a drink. She's not actually alcoholic. If we keep Dr. Caligard dry long enough, we will be able to cure the alcoholism, which I think actually might improve something in game stats, which should be good. So let's get... All right, so that's everybody locked into place. Let's get started. All right. Now, ration boxes might be better off than trying to cook the damn rabbit from outside. I don't know. Adequate victuals. Basically, that's all you're going to say about it. Fatigue's at 31%, which means we do not... Oh, over here. Oh, disappeared on us, so we failed. All right, so in that case, we're going to need to use Ashes Tier, which you should have used before without having to waste anything. I'm sorry, I just didn't think that went through. We'll try again with you. In that case, we're definitely going to have to nap after that. Meanwhile, Master's currently kicking around. We need to think about... We're going to get... Do we have the... Where's the field telephone? Do we use up field telephone entirely? There it is, the field phone. Master, you can probably get this going, because your congressional quest is kind of the main quest. You'd like to get her back. Your beloved, as it were. Whoops, field phone, kitty scope. That gives us 4. We don't even need to add anything. She's that good with it. Get that started. Probably the next story mission that we unlock. But we continuing our other material. So we'll need to get the Emperor Stone done pretty quickly. Okay, we'll just keep grinding at it. Cranky needs to be upgraded next. There we go. Okay. Ghostly shards are now occupying the schoolroom. Gilcrest is strange dreams that I have rested. The Gilcrest is now at level 2, which brings it to the tip top. Now Atticus is currently at madness 5%. I think the increase the items does so. His fatigue is at... Yeah, I should probably switch him out. Vitaly, I want you, since you're rested, I want you to go cook dinner. You got some raw meat. You don't have to go looking for rations, so we can just throw in Matt's pot. Oh, wait. The cat. It's a +1 for victuals. I forgot all about that. Excellent. Also, it gives you +1 for dreaming, which is kind of good. Also, first of all, it's because cats like to curl up with you and purr. And purring, by the way, has been noted to stimulate tissue regeneration. No, I am not kidding. They have actually studied this, that a cat's purr will stimulate tissue regeneration more rapidly, so they actually will heal you, because they do it for themselves, either when they curl up with you, both emotional and both emotionally, mentally, and physically, and nobody knows how they purr. So it is magic. That's just it. Also, Lovecraft had cats in the dream quest of Unknown Kadath who would leap from the moon and bring people in the Underworld, that were generally pretty nice to have around. Except for the cats are Saturn. They were kind of unpleasant to be around. Anyways, let's get to work. I can just imagine the cat whining around Vitaly's rings, meowing up for some food. But Vitaly's probably not the sort that would feed them. But let's face it, probably not. Okay, let's get this pen back to place over here. Yeah, the crank would be next. Use the Ember Wrath. Yeah, the Ember Wrath was one of the things, every time we upgrade it, it increases injury, but it can be moved within its room, it cannot be removed from it. Every hour, every time. If I was using a stone, I would take injury, which would suck. But let's see what happens here. Let's see, have we got everybody locked in? Nope, Vitaly's not locked in. We should lock him in. Got Atticus needs to be locked into sleep as well. Then we can eat afterwards. Sometimes we go to bed hungry. All right, gift to the moth. Gift to the... Oh, firefly. Okay, that gives us a +1, which is nice. Darts of hot light flicker in the darkness of the ashen copse. The constellation of orange points reach beetle burns to the industrial termination. What that means, by the way, is it also is a firefly and living sparks. Spirits of the spark of inspiration in life. The gift of the moth. Okay, cool. We've got this, which is cool. Bash's tier needs to be upgraded as well. The Emberstone cannot be upgraded at this time. Now, the good doctor does not have anything that can work with a cave lantern. Both of them are currently being occupied. Do you need something? Fatigue. We need to prevent surely Calgar does not do any forging because that will increase his madness, and we'd have to get him drunk to deal with that. However, what we can do, is put in here. Yeah, okay. All characters present. Hopefully, even though we haven't got from the start, this will count. All right, let's. Yeah, no, actually, well, they're not locked in. Unfortunate. Okay, so to get something done, well, we can just get their actual mission done here. Gilcrest Compass. Where is your burial report? That gives you 2 of 3. And like I said, in dreams, the easiest one to get back, since you all have to sleep at some point. Let's get the next part of their personal mission done. Her personal mission done. Man, this place is getting kind of messed up a bit. Finished with this? No. You just... Anyways. Oh my god. Okay, Scarlet Vitaly. Okay, the support... Mr. Tubbs apparently is locked. No, we can't do that. Just in case. We will... Where is the... Do we have a +1 Vittles? Sorry, +1... Yeah, I don't think we have a dream that actually works with the exotic spices would work too. No, they wouldn't actually. Oh, good grief. I would just grab the pot. Still up level 1, but it's more than enough. That will... Cat's just being unkind. Alright. Let's get the field phone done. Alright. Lady Sophia, I found it! The Seeker's Den, and perhaps another interest in Nibiru, which is the other world. Could this be where Simon is being held? Sophia is clearly exhausted, but energized by the discovery. It was during one of my increased days wandering that a makeshift chapel of sorts. It is larger than other grottos and decorated with rotting wooden benches arranged like pews. Where the pulpit might be is a large stonework door. It is made of the same peel material as the tablets and holds an ancient engraving that depicts a goblet of some sort, held within 2 broken circles. Goblet. Okay, that probably represents the primordial feminine source, which can be a goblet, a cauldron, the Holy Grail. It's got a lot of different interpretations, but it's usually something that will hold fluid. That's the universal thing, because it represents the ocean, which is the source of all life. Held within 2 broken circles. Now, the 2 broken circles probably represent the masculine and feminine concepts that have to come together in the cosmic womb that represented by the goblet, which will produce new light, or energy, or anything, really. To my dismay, has no handles and will not open for me. The walls are lined with decorative tiles, some of which are open, revealing hidden compartments. The chapel at home is lined with the same tiles. Perhaps you can see what you can find there. I fear for my safety and for my mind. I dare not wait in the chamber itself, but I will remain nearby and hope that I will be alerted to anyone arriving. Be careful, Sophia. Do not attempt to confront the Seekers directly. We know that they have little regard for anyone beyond their circle. This is kind of like the Mechanicum from 40k, talking smack about the ecclesiarchy. Okay, so Sophia's guidance. Got it in my head. Okay, so madness is starting to actually cut Calgary. Oh no. You're injured though. Oof, DTs are getting bad. Let's talk about Sophia's guide. Sophia's told us of unusually marked tiles that might indicate hidden compartments in the chapel we should investigate. So 4 invocation. We still have this, which, oh my god, 6 visuals. I'm not sure how we're going to pull that off. Let's just actually check what it costs to make a 2. To increase a 2 will require... how would we... How would we upgrade anything here? Okay, grab Mechanicus and just see what happens. We can't actually upgrade the pen beyond level 2 at maximum upgrade. Okay, so that's not going to work. We have to figure something out. The Firefly goes here. Hopefully we'll produce something of interest. The field phone is cackling. We need to get Sophia's guidance going. Muddy Mystery. What are you at? Fatigue 38%. Hunger 2. Yeah, you should be fine for the moment if we do one more thing with you. Could have you access the archives. Could have you, well, get the oil. I'd say get the oil bud into place, but I'm not sure if we have any. We don't seem to have any, we don't seem to have any, oil. Maybe I'm missing it here, but yeah. Okay, cool. You know what? Back to the lab. After that, you'll take a nap. Let's get to the other people, shall we? Okay, the basic meal goes here. Gift to the snake has come back. Good, because we're going to need it. Now you are at hunger 32. All right. So, and you are at hunger 40. So the two of you are going to have your basic meal, which is good. Okay. That and Dr. Calgary will have in just a moment. What's your hunger? You know what? We could just wait a minute, get this done. All right, cool. Fragment, piece of the puzzle. Twisted feet of a cadaver. There are signs of terrible consequences of the plague. Absorb this dark tracery and story symbol may offer a glimpse of what the whole may carry. That's interesting. Gregori's report. At first I feared the plague body. Had been destroyed or paths remain, each buried separately to avoid disease returning. Is this idiot superstition, or is it some occult practice? Whatever the motive, some grim, unfathomable work in place. Regardless, I should be able to locate the parts and prepare them for my return to Carcos. Okay? Which means we need to find the bits and pieces, but we're going to have to actually locate how we're going to locate them, because preserve tablet, inspiring text, our hunger 32. All right, everybody have a meal together, right? Interesting. That's actually two. Shall we? Oh, well, that's impressive. All right, so if you're doing fine. Okay. You're at no madness, and you are at no madness. Great. Your madness, however, is 5%. So you two will be having a drink together. Meanwhile, you, since you're up to your perky self, have incantations, which means that if we take this, take the tier, then we take the gift of the snake, because we can get it back so easily. Oops. How's the tier? Oops, no. Need to put that there, and then Sophia's guidance. Okay, so that's, 2-4, that she'll do. Start the task with him looking for that. Meanwhile, I guess, I'm thinking that maybe you should go looking for something in the basement. Meanwhile, Calgary checks the archives. We might have something. Oh, we might have something for you there. I don't know if I'm perhaps chasing nothing here, but actually we just switch out that. It's not going to cost me anything, so we might as well just have you take a look. Everybody's locked in. Let's go. Okay, machine oil, just an extra buff. So, yeah, what are you looking at? Fatigue, madness, and hunger. Okay, so we'll get back the gift to the snake, probably, but from this, as you've already started that, it'll be gone by the time you're done. Everybody's locked into something, so let's go. Okay, so ember fungus, which will need to be right, fine. I have gathered most of the tablets I need to compose the rite, and yet I am hesitant. I must act quickly if I'm to rescue my son, but I feel unprepared, and certain items from my occult armory have gone missing. I may have misplaced them in my confusion, but it's more likely they've been taken by Sophia. Perhaps even one of the servants. Oh yeah, the servant's missing too. I haven't been thinking about them. Alfred has been avoiding my gaze for weeks, and Amy is quiet as a mouse. I guess you have kind of a naming convention here. They suspect something, and I in turn must suspect them. I will search their rooms and confront them if I find evidence of larceny. Is it rash to step further into brew with all my tools? Yes. I am wary, but the burning moon still calls to me in my dreams. Only my ascendancy can guarantee my point son's safety. Considering he's still between worlds, you didn't do well. Okay. Okay. Get that there. Preserve tablet. Maybe we can just toss this in, grab the tally, grab the pen. We're good. Get that done. All right. Meanwhile, get the tier back into inventory. Where else are we doing? Oops, let's get that frozen in place. Chemical worksheet. Okay, it's just a device at this point. Okay, but do you have mechanical? You do not. All right, so problem being is that we could. No, we can't. Got ghastly shards. We're hovering over there. Gift of the snake has returned. Get ember fungus up here, but I'm guessing, yeah, we're gonna need mechanical. Mechanicist, go for it. That should allow them to continue working at this stuff. Meanwhile, whoops, I should have had them do here because I could have done something else here. But shipping crate, yeah, that goes here. I believe that goes to the machine room. We're getting a bit of a backlog at this point. That's the 2 Mechanicus. Now we can use Jab against Crank. This one is 4. We'll pull this out for the moment. Put the shipping crate in place. This puts us at 2. You have devices. Oh my god, I've been completely unaware of that. Meanwhile, okay, so get the Emberstone working first, then we'll do the shipping crate, alright? Oh, we need one more. Sure. Gift to the monkey. Hit it. Meanwhile, Calgary, I don't know what to do with you at the moment. Suppose we can have you dig in the garden. We'll wait for the field phone to recalibrate, as it were. Don't believe I've missed that poem with Atticus. I've been underplaying him this entire time. Alright, so this obviously goes here. Oh boy. And yeah, we could probably just toss another preserved tablet at him. Yeah, you just keep going, right? We'll get there eventually. Okay, you're locked in, locked in, locked in. Kalgar could definitely use a nap. Why is everything turning orange? Ember shards, good. Over here at the forge. Get that knocked out. Oh, Calgary, you haven't been doing anything. That's a bad sign. Amber liquid, excellent. Calgary cannot be doing that because she cannot afford to have her any insanity points. So we get a Canicus to go over here. Next to upgrade is probably going to be the tier, because rituals is probably going to be important. Meanwhile, you have stuff in the lab. Focus fern. Actually, that would be for putting in the kitchen. Machine oil. All right. Could be Raven Scarp, but I don't know if we actually need anything like that. Are you fatigued at all? Yeah, 63%. Take a nap. You can take a break. I'll allow it. Okay, only the center one missing now. Muddy Mystery can't be done at this time. We can do this in the schoolroom. Okay, the pen goes back. Never know what we might get there. Okay. Ooh, I got the orange glow at night. Okay, it's Hellfire, but at least it's decorative. The Lashatir has been upgraded. Excellent. Alright, what are you looking at? Madness 5%. You've got more than enough. Ration boxes, I exactly thought there would be. Now, Crank goes back here. You two can share a drink. Maybe you'll have some extra dialogue. Who can tell? But let's get rid of that madness at least. Gift to the monkey. Excellent. Agar, where do you want to be? Check a program. Requires more than I have. Grim Jayabia. Joskel's letter. Grim Jayabia. Even if you upgrade the pot, it's 2-2. You need at least get him up to the level or find something with a bonus of 2. Might be able to pull that off when we have a moment, but in the meantime, I guess we're just gonna go at this. I don't think we have anything to upgrade some. Yeah, field telescope, spyglass. Don't see anything. Anyways, we could see if there's anything else out here. We need another one, though. That's not really an issue, I think. Oh, no, I don't have that dream back yet. Garden guide? No, that's not it. Tracker guide. Why am I doing this? Simply because I want to see if he can find other body parts. Okay. Sedative, good. Gift of the Eagle. There we go. That could have, been better, but as it is, you, Vitali, are doing okay. I want you to replace, I think, what we just used, I think. You too. You're fine. Fatigue's a bit high, but, we should be fine there. Ration box, what's your hunger? Hunger looks great, so to speak. Everybody's kind of sleepy, though. Hawk, Vitali, and Aster could all hop over here. I mean, it's probably okay to do one more, 28%. See what you can find. All right. Meanwhile, the Muddy Mystery can't be done yet. Can't be done yet. In the kitchen, can't be done yet. Task focus for. Gift of the Rats. Something else at some point. Don't have any of that. I don't think the Raven has it either. So the machine room, we don't really have anything to do right now. I mean, we can make moonshine, but again, that's the kitchen. Sealed Nabru's, +1 link. I don't know what that. Oh, wait 1 minute. Field phone is charged up again. Let's run. Probably should give us the entry for the last composer piece here. All right. Let's go. Meow. Okay, so raw meat and an ember stone. So get the ember stone over here. Raw meat will go into the vignette. Okay, so cool. Calgary, injury, fatigue, injury. Sure. Once we get, lots of laboratories clear, I'll take care of it. But meanwhile, where can you go? Yeah, I don't think you can do anything here. Yeah, you got 0. You have no idea which end does which at this point. Rusty shovel. Give to the mole. Hit it. See if we've got anything here. Just basic collection at this point. Plus, of course, the field phone. All right. I got it. It's midnight. Oh, thank goodness. The kitchen's finally free. My fear is transforming into a kind of dream state, Lady Sophia says. I hear voices and footsteps, but they are not real. The image of Sophia blurs as she shakes her head sorrowfully. I am sure that something is watching me from down in the darkened corridors. I was scared, but I waited. Eventually the seekers returned. I hid nearby, listening to them talk of the song and the blade. My husband was not among them. They are clearly hoping to open the door with a ritual drawn from the tablets. I think we might be close to the ritual ourselves, Lady Ackerson. I think also... and if so, you'll be able to open the door from the chapel here. When the ritual is performed, a conduit opens between Nibru and our world. Doors open, real and symbolic, and things can pass between one point in time and space to another. It is like a network of cosmic points that can be briefly traversed. So it's the webway. This really is a 40k. So we can open up one of these damn magic doors and get the lady back? Kratos cracks his knuckles. I hate all this ritual bilge, but if we can bring the lady home and lock the rest in, then what are we waiting for? Sophia shakes her head, tears in her eyes. If Simon is still trapped in there, then I don't want to return. There would be nothing to return to. The Seekers left a tablet in the chaplet. It is nearly complete and obvious important. I do not know its meaning, but I will describe the symbols to you now. Please, do what you can to stop this nightmare. Sylvia, do not lose hope. We will find you. The field phone buzzes with a soft rain of dying static and then falls silent. I think this is probably the last bit. Get out of my head. Why is people in the head here? Well, this works. Crimson Chalice, as we were speaking about. Okay, so it's the Grail from Guns Simulator and Book of Hours. The Secret Histories universe. A right to break the threshold of the second circle, a tribute to call upon the dreaming ruins of Nibru. A drunken circle drawn on the floor, its lines uncertain as if seen through water. A goblet inscribed therein 4 points around the ring, compass cardinals marked with simple vessels of wood. Make an offering to each container, north with spittle, east with tears, south with dust, and west with ash. That's definitely calling on the underworld. Sit within this constellation, eyes closed, a handful of thorns in each palm, which represents the pain of being and transformation. Sing the song of Red Night. Probably related to that's the film Miak, actually. Strikes the earth with your fist until they bleed and the ground was opened. Yeah, we're definitely using blood magic. The fragments are made whole. A second circle awaits. We can now call upon the song, the cup, and the dreamers of the ruins. Vitali strides around the chamber, brandishing his notes. It may seem hazardous, but I am confident we will fare better than Lord Gideon. By mastering these rituals, I am sure we can resolve our quest. Your confidence seems almost zealous, Vitali. I hope you are not becoming seduced by this noxious myth in the same way Gideon did. Nonsense, I am merely more informed than Gideon was. Haha, pride goeth. Hey, had scattered private research. I am backed by the library of Bleakhurst. Vitali frowns in Astor's general direction. Besides, what alternative we have? The ritual might be the only way to provide Lady Sophia with an opportunity to escape. I fear the Lady Ackerson is close to delirium. It is hard to say how she will behave, judging by her last transmission. She is likely to press forward as she is to return to the surface. Right then. Okay. Okay, so it does describe we need a 5 ritual. Now, actually, since we upgraded the thing, we have the ability to do it now. Meanwhile, do we want to prep all our other stuff first? Like, we've got a lot of stuff, like the Muddy Mystery would be a good thing to actually pull off with Atticus here. We just have to give him the pot. Now, upgrading the pot is also possible later on. We need to get the dying phone. The field phone is barely cracked more fiercely than ever. The delicate wiring, fragile mechanicless parts are dissolving in front of your eyes. It's going to go the same way the helmet did. Oh, but we have Stokes, though. Can we move him? We can. All right, so we can actually run the ritual pretty easily. We need a Scholar Vitali. And the Gift of the Snake. Life and touch, as it were. Okay, what's going on here? Unmatching card, or the tier. Get the ritual in there first, of course, silly me. So you just don't even need the Gift of the Snake. You can just do it with the Raven here. Because I'm probably going to do it because, timing-wise. But we've got another ritual offering as well. May create an inspiration. Can it create... Oh, first things first. Let's have Vitali. He's got 4.2. We've got 4.2 hours for this. To see if we can actually create something that might be an inspiration. It's just another gift to the rat. It might be something else entirely. I don't know. Also, what can he be added to? +1 roots. Yeah, sure, why not? Help him dig. Okay, Aster's over there mourning. You're doing that. Let's get this Empress Stone online, shall we? 2, okay, and the crank, which we definitely need to upgrade, and the Gift of the Monkey. We should probably use a nap for everybody except Calgar. But, you know, start it up. Let's see what we got. Then we'll get this into place. Oh, good lord. Everything's just going to keep going. It's an inspiring text. Give us another thing. Oh, boy. Think about it. Let's make sure everybody's locked in first. Vitali is not locked in. So let's make sure we get that going properly. Okay, after this, we'll take a brief break for me to recalibrate my throat, and then once we get all these done, and then we'll be right back. At least from my point of view. Get to the owl. The grass-gray owl perches on my shoulder. Its reddish plate eyes absorb the world. It sees between the furrows between the lines and rooting out its prey with patience. Okay, so we can wait till the Raven gets back in order to do this one here. Actually, Vitali, while you're up and about... Oh, you don't have that ability, do you? You don't need to work a laboratory. What kind of scholar are you? Anyways, could have him... See if, yeah, we definitely have the time to be able to pull this off with the Raven. If just give him one more here. Okay. Hang on 1 second. And we are back. Okay, so... Yeah, shipping crate. Yeah, it's... Oh boy. Lots of stuff to do. So the Muddy Mystery doesn't actually have anything, which is interesting, but we have the Emerald Shards, and We have the gift of the Firefly, which means we can upgrade, let's say, Jarvet's crank immediately. Oh. Oh. +1. This isn't +1. Task support +1. Oh. Okay. Requires 2. We have 2. We just need to put a person there, don't we? Ritual offering, once more. Gagar, you could do the incantations if you wanted to, so we could put you there. Aster, you could just do the shipping crate right at the top of your thing there. Atticus, you can drink, so it's okay for you to do this. Meanwhile, somebody should probably produce some moon grain. Get this locked into place. Start task. Start task. Start task. All right, go. So this one's maxed out at the moment. Okay, I can respect that. Take care of that, would you? You're full up as well. So yeah, your fatigue's at 12%. I'm not, oh, you're 40%, so you should probably take a nap. Okay, go for it. I'd like to be fully rested when we try to breach dimensional walls. Oh. Jarvis Crank has been upgraded. Excellent. Okay, so Master's notes. The other investigators each seem to have their own thoughts and intentions here. True, we are working together intensely and competently to solve this terrible mystery, but I cannot help but to feel notions and contrivances going on behind each of their eyes. It matters not, the flesh is weak. I have my own reasons for needing to spend time exploring this place. Let Vitaly indulge his obsession, Atticus break things. I will contribute to this mission in my way to protect Sophia, her family, and her legacy. So what else matters? Yeah, they definitely need to hook up. Alright, let's put the tracker's guide here. The moonshine. I didn't even know you could get moonshine straight up, but apparently we can. So no need to do the whole thing with the grain, but could do. What are you looking at? Because he's already locked in. You might as well just get a basic meal going for the rabbit rots. We already have the thing there. Atticus, you. Sigh. Inspiring text. Yep, can't do that there. The Ember Wrath. Okay, can we move within this room? We cannot be removed out of it, so we can't use the inspiring text. This requires a 6, which we can't pull off quite yet. Do need to upgrade the pot, though. Yes. Okay, let's take... Ooh, this place of Sophia's legacy presses on me. The place is dominated by Gideon's machinations, but in truth I know that Lady Ackerson is a great engineer and far more worthy recognition. Why Gideon meddled, she was invented for her ages. If I do not use my position of indigenous and my own insight to provide her legacy while I am here, well, I will betray both of us. Sophia left many blueprints and sketches behind. I shall work on them. This is the machine room we'll have to do. This is start of an optional quest. How does one? Joskel's letter. Wow, we got a lot of mail. Right, so apparently I've got to go into the machine room and do something with her, but I didn't seem to actually produce anything. Dear A, how's that old ruin treating you? Been chased by any posh ghosts yet? Anyways, if you're still looking to pick up some extra souvenirs during your job, I've got some information for you. One of the boys told me they was dropping off a parcel to Lord Ackerson in his study a few months back. An old man went up with some fancy knife, and apparently the Lord managed to trap the knife in his drawer and broke the damn thing. My Lord said he was mighty angry at the accident and shouted out in his house. Check it out. Might be one of those items interesting. Now, it can be used in the study. Only has a 2 focus, which we definitely could get. Gift to the Owl. Joskel's letter. Where is Joskel's letter? Ah, right here. Gift to the Owl goes here. You're not supportive, unfortunately. Need one more, and that will actually. That's mechanical. That's we don't even need that. We got his magic pen here. That will be more than enough to get that going. Okay, Aster, we're gonna need to get you into the machine room somehow. Vitaly's note. Since we began to assemble the second ritual, my dreams began to linger into the waking hours. Somebody's been, like, journaling this day. Did you get a prompt or something? They add some tincture of themselves to all reality after the fact, as they have attempted to reach out to me beyond the confines of sleep. What if all my dreams are not simply the struggle of the unconscious mind, but a sort of reception of transmission? We've been seeing Mechanicus that such remote transmissions are possible. Excuse me. Mechanical means, so why not something of flesh across space and time? The more I dream here, the more I am convinced the nighttime visions might add a real conduit of the worlds and histories. Yep, very Lovecraftian. Alright, so kind of confused where we're going with all this. We've got like things everywhere. Stop for snuff. That's good. Alright, so what else do we have here? Crank seal. Ugh. So much stuff. Hang on. Where are you? This is Hudson's Rangers. Oh, man. You're looking at the shell perch up above me. You're looking at the shell perch above you staring at me. So, anyways. Huh. Okay. So, yeah. Where are we doing it on any of this? Oh my god. Okay, so we're going to complete this one in progress. Now, this one will produce another things so we can upgrade. Hopefully this will produce the dream we're looking for. Everything's going. I'm not sure where it's going, but it's going. Die. Yes. Okay, so we have the ember liquid that goes over here by the forge. Get to the monkey. Not gonna say no to that. Tally. I understand. I'm getting criticism from above. Okay, we can't use the inspiring text because there's there. The Crimson Chalice is pretty easy to do at this point. I wish I had the Raven here, but I don't. Agar, where are you? Fatigue and hunger are not bad for the moment. But what can we do here? Crank. I think we're going to upgrade all of our tools at this point. All of them are upgraded to some degree. Tiers at 2, scopes at 2, because it should be, maximum upgrade. Pens at 2. Gonna get this done for a bit. Okay. What do we want you to do? Because you're not even that hungry. Work snuff. I was thinking, was something that we were using with him that had ability to have him chase dreams. I know we were doing that, but I cannot remember how we were doing it. So these are all the items we have. Toad, exotic spices. I mean, how many parts are we going to have to do here? Oh boy. Anyways. Snuff's kind of pointless right now. Probably go ahead with the Crimson Chalice, I guess, because this is where we're going to open up the next story concept. Alright, let's get this started. Doctor. Don't see anything huge to do here, but never know. I could just have the eagle. There you go. I have 2. Can't do the rusty shovel because I require 3. Oh, wrong one. Tracker's guide. No, booster matrix. Garden guide. There we go. Did it. I'm hoping the knife is going to prove to be a tool. Broken Quillian. Shattered into a million other pieces. Archaic weapons seem to be beyond repair, but if there's something, the quality of broken frame, this just may be worth rebuilding. Okay, so we need to do here. He's got 2, right? He's got the gift, and we've got Javis's crank, which should do it as well, easily. His report. They helped to pick up one of them burst-hole knives. No mistake, hidden away in our drawer for the butter opener. Broken, though, and all these bits are here. It's funny how these rich men will pick up and throw away people, things. When you have worked every day in your life and you're a bit closer to things around you, you know how to fix them, how much they cost. And this knife costs more than most lives. All right, then. Send to records. Drop the pen back into the tools. Go, because I like tools everywhere at this point. Let's get that Quillian gone. After that, we'll definitely have to have a nap. Plus we're also breaching the walls of reality over here. Okay. But we have a basic meal. But Mr. Tubbs is blocking. Of course he is. Can't move him either. Okay. Yeah, she's doing something weird in the machine room. Victuals. Actually, we didn't need the pot, did we? Pot should definitely be upgraded, but do we have the other thing to upgrade it with? We do not. All right. You, my friend, are just going to have to tackle the archives. Let's blow the door open to the next reality, shall we? Or kaboom. Cup. Our reveille. Make contact with Secretary Blue. Our reveille is disturbed once again. There is a knocking at the door. Do you wish to join the feast of the old blood? Dark. Yeah, definitely Grail. Dark liquid splits from the brim of the demon's goblet. You're like the first thirsty, aren't you? Seekers and fools are both welcome. We have such dark dreams to share. Are we just a straight up Slanesh? Instruments of the end, envoys in the brew. I call upon you to release our companions to this world. Vitali trembles, his eyes wide in awe. By the power of the golden wheel and the 6 blades, I command you to relinquish your hold upon this family. Do not threaten us, fleshling. Your child still flickers here like a candle. His roots milled with our soil. We shall not release him. But you have a pilgrim in his place, a returning herald ready to sing you of the glory he has seen. Remade, reborn, forsaken. What is happening? Arise, terror from dreams. Chapter 4. Coming back from the abyss. One cannot return unscathed. A part remains for each seed consumed. If you remember the myth of Persephone and Hades, when she was taken down to the Underworld, she could not eat. If she ate of any food down there, she'd be trapped forever, which is Hades' plan. She's a goddess. She technically doesn't get hungry that much. She gets a little bored. But at one point, he tricked her into consuming pomegranate seeds, which, because they weren't straight up a food, so to speak, what happens is that she has to return to part of the time into the world, which is when we have winter, because then her mother, Gaia, mourns. There's a lot more to it, obviously, but this, of course, isn't everything on mythology. If you really want me to get into mythology later, I will. But let's hit it. What it means that he came back with the essence of the underworld within him. Rising dread, shambling ghoul. What the hell is going on here? Guys? There we go.
The song releases me.
Oh, you're the guy, aren't you? A crooked shadow emerges from the mist and lumbers towards the house.
That smell, so sweet, a stolen blood, a stolen sun.
Well, evil has been visited upon us now. Rotten ghoul, spouting gibberish and bile. Atticus clenches his fist. Begone, you skin-draped horror. I will beat the faded frame back into the earth. Okay, things have happened. Rising dread increases madness level of anybody nearby. You need to move. Thank you. Step outside, please. Rising dread, ember wrath. Jesus Christ! Practically every place has been nuked. You fix that shit. All right. Task focus for that demonic force. Twisted parody of human form. The stumbling corpses lurching on the hour, glitching and flailing. Can rise until we can match its attributes, which are 4. We have the Gilchrist. We have this. We have 3 total. 2 total. The killer. Okay, take out the field telescope. We can do this, but the person I can do it with is right there. Should have really looked at that one a bit much. Okay, so I regret you can't pull people off. He's the only one, I think. Where are you? Actually, you can do it. We shall banish thee into the abyss, O foul one. You're not helping, per usual. Okay. Meanwhile, Rising Dread can't be removed. Scholar, thank you for breaking things, but I told you to do that, so I'm actually not that upset at you. You hungry? No, you're not that hungry. You're a bit fatigued, though. Alright, so Stokes, Rising Dread. What earth can we make here at this point? Vitali, the safest place right now for you is probably in the basement. Dr. Calgary, do we actually want you to do? Well, we can do is grab Stokes. Get the garden guide back. You start digging. We might need some things. Yeah, we're gonna have to be very careful about where we set up. And McKenna Astor will be beating the crap out of the ghoul for her lover's sake. Which is, I find a bit romantic. Murdering for the ones you love. But that's just me. well has code. Ritual offering. Quillian. Ooh, a dueling dagger. Its characteristics curled hilt designed to catch incoming blades, which item attract into interest from the more dubious collectors of black sand. The reclaimed weapon is now ready for delivery, which means we can have it over here. Ritual offering, which can... Okay, Alright, go for it. There's that thing, it seemed almost human, yet twisted to horrible travesty of life. The flesh is weak. Chaos. This is true, by the way. In 40k, the Mechanicum cannot be corrupted by chaos because they have so little flesh. I mean, you can have the Dark Mechanicum who actually decide to start going into chaos, but they're not even that badly affected. They just use a new energy source for them to experiment. It has been driven off, but not for good. I can still hear its cries from across the estate. Mechanics looks relieved, but the concern returns to her face. But where is Sophia? She was supposed to return via the ritual to the creature, and why did this creature emerge instead of her? Yes, Miss Astor, I think you are correct. It might even be that Sophia chose into the Shattered Isle herself during the rite. If so, she is now in pursuit of her own child. We might only be able to contact her again via further ritual. I believe that a replacement is some form of reanimated life. I have heard of such as zombies, but never seen one with my own eyes. Yeah, movies don't exist yet. How does it function? What magic lies in its blood? Calgary stretches out with a reverie. It seems some connection to its place, though. A manor key card filled from its rags when it fled. It's because it's the dude. Okay, the key code. Oh my god, we got so much going on. Alright, first of all, switch this out. Grab the rusty shovel, put that there. Gets a ritual offering, place it here. You can do that, because we can't actually go to bed. We might as well do something with our time. Ember fungus, can't go in the laboratory. Under things to do. Shipping crate. You know what? Screw it, do that. Don't even need this. Oh, wait, we do need this. Do we? Okay, we don't need it. Shambling Ghoul's now located here. 5. The Twisted Parody of Infernal's this one comes to the house room as a puppet master. Okay. Does not leave its own accord. We can have kind of a matching. Oh, so are you wounded? Injury is 10%, but we can't actually access the laboratory to fix her. Not for now anyways. We should have the schoolroom back soon enough, but we can do. Let's put you and the pen and Gift of the Owl, because we always dream. We can always dream. Get rid of you. Growing Insight. +2. Oh, yes. We need another one of these. If we can get 2 of them, we can actually get Atticus to level 3. That will give him the ability to finish the 4 here. In the cellars. Yeah, okay. We definitely need to do that. Actually. Keep going. Okay, this will need to be completed with this, but I want to get the shipping crate. Great. I should have done the Mechanicus with her first. Can't use it here. Alright, so yeah. Place you can go right now is nowhere, unfortunately. Can be done in the machine room. So we'll do that in a moment over here. Meanwhile, we can just grab the spyglass. And I guess you can... Outside seems safe enough at the moment. So much to do. Yeah, you and the Rising Dread can freaking hang out, okay? Get to the Firefly. Good. Which means we can do this. Can't use Dr. Calgary for it, though. So we need to get everybody somewhere else. You! How you feeling? A little hungry? Not that hungry. You definitely need a nap, but we can't do anything about that. We can do, however... So I know where all my tools are. Schoolroom's accessible. See what we got, if anything here. Yeah, we're gonna be tired. We're gonna get the damn place back. Do. Alright, Shambling Ghoul now moves here. Ghoul is searching clumsily for something, knocking furniture over and flinging it against the walls. The turning, the burning, it mimes intensely the edge, the glint, arg. Why will this thing not die, even if it would be second death? Astra shakes her head in confusion. The flesh is definitely weak. It seems to be driven by more than just the will of its masters. It's probably the dude. Now, we're definitely going to have to do something with you in a bit. You're seriously going to make me do that? Okay, cool. I'll pull this back out, apparently. I'm going to need 5 ritual. We can actually pull it off with the upgraded tier at least. Growing Insight, on the other hand, we can definitely do that with Dear Atticus. All right, so you can actually do that with these two. Okay, so we need to finish you off here. And you... Fatigue's massive at this point. I need to do this. Let's get it done. Your ritual, however, that's that. That's this. What are we looking at? Requires 2 task cards. Shambler. 5. Start task. Do it. Get rid of him. Okay, so we need to keep going. You, on the other hand, have raw meat going. Aster, I need you to access this. Yes, Aster requires 2. Pull this out, grab the crank, drive it in, go. Oh, what the heck? Requires 5. Gift the monkey. There we go. We're doing a lot of sleeping, so we don't get a lot of dreams back. Once we get rid of this thing. Good boy, deep breath, people. Everybody's getting kind of beaten up, too. We need the laboratory back badly. Gift to the mole. Alright, that's good. Now, Calgary, we need you finished. However, what we do need is a growing insight. Now, Calgary, you're exhausted. Fatigue 42. They're not actually that bad. Okay, what do you need? Fatigue, hunger, injury. Need the laboratory back. Grab the pen. Substances. I don't have a lot of things we're doing here. Maybe the Raven Scarp? I don't know. The well house is now open. Okay, so we got a lot of stuff to look at. Fishing rod. Class focus. 2 tiers? Oh, dear gods, we can actually use this, sir. A quilled, crooked pole and knotted line. Simon's beaten fishing rod, a gift for some long-forgotten family. The friend, it remains for its durability, managing to remain serviceable to years of being used to retrieve paper planes from trees and lift backs from the window. Amy's box, a small dented box, designed to keep personal items safe. A simple but secure lock keeps it open. Amy's the one with the presents. The forge chore. 1. Amy and Alfred, I need you to sort through the refuse in the forge before next week. Not only is it becoming a tempting nest for rats, I believe it's where I mislaid the lantern I brought from Ashburg. I should really like to look at advice for winter sets in. Thank you, Sophia. All right. Alfred's note. Things are getting worse for the master. I heard strange noises in the chapel last night and went to investigate. Lord Ackerson was there, in a circle of candlelight, a book in one hand and some old necklace thing in the other. He was jabbering and incanting, breach the circles, coalesce and condescend, meld the mind and join the flesh. Horrible. Now I am more worried for him and the family. I do not want anyone getting poorly. The master has been getting even more of the deliveries of the seekers' materials. Yeah, the servants know everything, by the way. The maintenance people, they know everything that's going on. They watch, they listen, they do not speak. Ignorant stamp with old-time runes. I am no thief, but I will turn to hiding these when they arrive. If someone judges me, they understand why I have done this. All right, send that to records. We got a bunch of stuff that needs doing here. The laboratory's still offline. You're still offline. Everybody's fucking exhausted. Let's see. Anybody else have tiers? I don't think so. Also busy. Aster, I know you're exhausted, but I need you to do this for me. All right? I'm gonna go fish. Hit it. I'm not sure what we're doing in the well house, but we're doing it. You're selling that. Okay, everybody's busy. Oh god, I just forgot the laboratory back. And his Hawk is exhausted, growing insight. Okay, so we need Hawk immediately to head over here. And nap. He will, of course, be getting back one of our dream cards. Air of nausea. Nothing. Calgary. Okay, you desperately need. Excuse me. You desperately need to get healed. All right, healing dose. There you are. So we'll have you fix the healing spring next. You're getting. All right, it's gone. That was expensive, however, to get rid of it because we used up a lot of our stuff. All right, so what we need from you is we need additional material. We need... Huh. Should have the ghouls in the basement now. 3 lantern and 4 root. The 3 lanterns not that rough. We can actually get that going in sight. Alright, 1, 2, 3. Alright, it's not that rough, actually. 3 lantern we can definitely do. It's the 5, 4 root. Means we have to use Atticus, because he's got 2 and 2. Well, 3 and 3 when we're done with them. So we need to upgrade Atticus. That's definitely the next thing we need to do. Meanwhile, you're not going to be allowed to nap yet. Okay. Well, house. Okay. The pain. We got it. We got it with you, all right? All right, my vitality is restored. You have no injury left. And now you, however, immediately have to create another one because we're going to need more healing doses before this is over. Oh, boy. Everybody else is currently occupied. Wheelhouse, fishing rod. Okay, let's go. Mechanics is exhausted. Sliver, dainty sliver of a thing. This pastel purple algae eats liver, mostly in darkened pools and cave mouths and coves. Its sluggish movements and sleepy eyes tend to the sulfuric effect of its flesh. That's cool. Sturdy container. Okay, more stuff we have to go through. You, however, cannot function, so we will put you here for now. All right, so everybody else, keep going. Fishing rod goes back down here under things we can do. Good lord, everything's getting kind of nuts. All right, gift of the monkey. Excellent. Tricked. Yeah, we got that. We know what you are. The slumberfish. Nausea, healing sprig. You're locked in there. Inspiring text. Okay, Atticus. We know exactly what we're doing here. You are going to have your head examined. We're going to upgrade you. This will bring you up to 3 secrets with plus the gift of the rat. You, oh, for fuck's sake. First, you got to get rid of this thing. Yeah, it's going to have to be you. We can do it. Start him up. All right, so you take a nap. The ghoul's next door, but she's harmless, I'm sure. Wait, you're not doing anything, are you? You know what you need to do? What's the task on this? 3. The bowl. We never actually finished the bowl. So I'd have to... I can't do it, unfortunately, because he can't. Cuck. What can he do? 5. Yeah, you're useless in the machine too, right? Okay, cool. Forge tour. Do we even have anything that could go with the forge? I don't think we do. Mechanics would have to dream something. You need to... Oh, you know what? You know what? No, I can't do that either. Oh, God. It's like... Amy's box is a 5. Sturdy containers is 6. Oh, good lord. These 2 are specific. This one requires the laboratory, and that doesn't have any forge bonuses. You know what? God. Just do something. All right, so the healing dose is back online, which is good. Now, what we need to do with you, we need more stuff in the laboratory. There's something I need to do in the laboratory. Fungus, there we go. So we can get the forge done. Gift of the bee. Dreams replace fastest. There we go. Okay. I need new skin. You can't have mine. Okay. Okay. Job done. Okay, so he's got 3 at the top there. So, quick thing. What we're going to do is get the gift of the snake in place. First, check fatigue. Oh, Astra's kind of hungry too. Everybody's hungry. You can't do nausea quite yet. Oh, I love that lasagna there. Okay. Didactic program. Okay, so in other words, we have this back loaded again, so we can upgrade someone else once we defeat that thing. Atticus? What would it take, actually, to get Atticus up to 4? 6. Oh, yeah. That's not happening anytime soon. We'll get everybody else up first. But just before we go... Okay, cool. We can do it. Oh, it's one or the other. All right. Get it. Get rid of him. Meanwhile... need more vegetables. Simple trowel. There we go. Hit it. And let's see. You're arrested, aren't you? Madness is a bit high, but it's starting to go up again. But you can fix some fish. There we go. Okay, the ember liquid goes here, which means that some you can do the forge chore. Calgary are awaiting. Go for it. Everything's kind of clearing up except for the damn ghoul. That's still a problem. Stupor soup. What is that? Lust task support will not a thin but pungent broth suffice with the sulfuric flesh of the slumberfish. The orphanage's a deep spire often keep cauldrons and stuff bubbling in the great dorm rooms. Shadowy mentions don't have the bowls guarantee a quiet night. Or, if you don't like the kid, you can probably, Oh, right, never mind.
Warrior to be reborn, wake anew, sanctum memory.
A bunch of things rumbles around history. The foul songs, foul streams. Well, nobody told you to freaking give up your family for this crap. You chose that. Growing insight, which means we can upgrade someone else. Also, this will mean that we can actually do Joskel's letter, if you recall. To go, kid, and get that sword from down below. You requirement not met. Oh, right. Guess he moved on you. Well, next we'll get the forge tour. Yeah, we're probably gonna probably gonna call it here. But yeah, as you can see, things are in fact moving around a bit. So yeah, I mean, we're probably gonna have Aster take a stab at this too. Where's the crank at 2? And then one more. Okay. Ooh. Booster matrix. You actually have to use something that's non-dream. Getting a little behind. Which means you need to take a nap. Oh yeah, we've got pretty... And you need to 5. We've got no problem there. We're just going to keep bouncing him around, apparently. Where's... Okay, the doctor's there. So yeah, so next time on our little game here, we will be locking in on this chapter 4's goals, which should be kind of interesting, as you can see. I don't know what's in Amy's box, so I'm sure it's probably another piece over there. And we had to figure out what Dr. Calgari's other missions are going to be done. It looks like what happens is that we get new parts of them every now and then. Maybe we get one part every new section, but I'm kind of hoping to be able to finish them all. We'll see what we can pull it off or not. Anyways, this is a fantastic world. Saying farewell from Lovecraft Country. Hope you enjoyed yourself. Like, share, subscribe. You will want to help the channel down below. Links to the coffee payment platform. Yeah, it's the third platform, by the way, because people keep changing stuff and making our payment platforms worse. But Ko-fi is doing okay for now. Anyways, and we get early access without ads, by the way. And ads from me, anyways, if YouTube puts them in, I can't do so. As well as additional material. Baldur's Gate 1 retrospective for the Tier 2, and Tier 3 gets to see my Midnight Marvel Sun, where Hipster Dude joins the Avengers. Anyways, I will see you next time. Bye. I'd like to thank my Acolyte level supporters, whose contributions help this channel grow and hastens the inevitable digital apocalypse and rise of the Dark Lords of Content and Data.